Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to IPLCast 42, coming to you from the strangely wintry, springy kind of weather of Sydney, and the I'm going to imagine still frigid temperature of suburban London. And
Like
the
frigid.
yeah, the I hope you aren't underwater side of the Philippines, underwater or burnt. That's really how it went down last week.
Mm.
Happy New Year to everybody. As usual, this is Gino. Joining me is Megan and Katie.
Hello.
Hello.
And we have Lunik stalking us in the New Year, so Happy New Year, buddy. So welcome everybody. How did the New Year's go for everyone?
Went great for us, I think.
I
There
was
was too much
sleeping.
food. Did you sleep? Did you sleep through New Year's?
I couldn't keep myself awake.
Oh no. Are fireworks
It says
like
you
are
got drunk in an Elmo costume. That sounds like a good time.
that sounds like a blast. Personal fireworks, are they legal in the UK? Can you actually buy fireworks?
Um, Adults can, but it has to be used responsibly. So
Yeah, that's what they tell people here and in the Philippines as well, but no one follows that.
They're
It's been
straight up
good in
illegal here.
oh,
mm,
well, they're straight up illegal in most states except the Australian
Most.
Capital Territory.
mm,
They like to have all the fun.
I know. It's used responsibly, just like alcohol and cigarettes. Um, Lunik was saying there was a fire that burned 1,000 houses. Yeah, we heard about that. It was pretty nasty, but I also heard that the casualty rate was like half that of last year in the Philippines, but I'm not too sure.
You usually keep track of that every year, don't you?
Yeah, there's like the news. Well, the last news report that I heard said that it was half that of last year. That was the January 2nd news report. I have to check. I haven't checked the news in the Philippines the last 2 days, so I don't know what the situation is.
Mm.
But here we are in the new year. Hopefully, new and bigger things for Pokemon. This is the year they said that Pokemon Go would be launching. This is the year that
Yay!
Pokemon. Yay! This is the year that Pokemon Tournament is coming out.
Yay!
This is the this year marks the 20th year of the release of the original games.
seriously.
Yay! Hope they do something cool.
Here's hoping.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, this is a major Pokemon year. We are looking forward to all of the really nice big things. I believe Breakpoint is coming out this year as well. It's like the TCG that expands on the Break Evolution thing.
Oh, some
Um,
break stuff has already started coming out, though.
oh yeah, no, it's but they're like really expanding into it because the first one is like introduce the concept. The second one was like let's go nuts. I think the first one
Mm.
came out with like 5 break Pokemon, and I think this one has more.
Mm.
True,
But yeah,
true, yeah.
we are looking for all of the great news, and as it happened over the holidays, there actually was a lot of Pokemon news coming in. Did anybody get any Pokemon related stuff for Christmas?
Uh, did we?
I don't think we did.
I bought 2 more plushies. That's what I did.
Yeah, you got a what did you get? You got a
I got a Dragonite and a pink Butterfree.
yeah,
Oh, cute.
Shiny
It is
Butterfree.
cute.
I think I got myself on the same day. I got myself a Clefairy doll because I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
let
you
this.
got the actual official Clefairy doll.
Yeah, I was
So you
not
can
gonna let
use it
this
when you
fly.
need to escape from conversations.
That's true. I've never effectively deployed it, but it might work. Um,
Just throw it and run.
I just realised that Mr. Boop is behind you on top of the thing.
yeah.
Don't tell him that. Mr. Boop sees
Um,
all.
Look, Mr. Boop. Mr. Boop likes to be in high places now.
Well, I
Um,
pointed what mine is.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna try hurling the Clefairy doll back up over into the ditch like I did last time. That didn't work as well as I thought it was. It would. We've got some more stuff heading in from um, what's his face from Geodude. Geodude has actually just today sent us the stuff, so we should actually get it by the weekend. And
Yay.
we'll film another parcel from the Geodude kind of video to show you what we got. He was in Pokemon Center Mega Tokyo, which is cool. Always love it when he gets back to Mega Tokyo.
Which is the
Sorry, the Mega
largest?
Pokemon
Is that
Center.
the largest?
It's I believe it's the largest now.
Ooh.
But from what I remember when he showed us around the Sapporo on the one in, yeah, so he called us up around Christmas. It was Christmas, wasn't it?
Mm. Yeah,
No, it
roughly.
was yeah, it's sometime in between Christmas and New Year's. He was up north in Japan and basically called us via FaceTime and just showed us all of this Pokemon stuff that
They
we don't have access
play
to.
the Pokemon, the Poke Center theme, just the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. And it's designed like it looks a lot of it. A lot of the design makes it look like a sixth generation Pokemon Center,
I know, it's cool.
or the sixth generation
Nice.
Pokemon Center
Though I
looks
do
like.
feel a bit sorry for the people that work there,
Oop,
considering the
mudkip has gone.
music goes on and on forever.
Yeah. Well, I don't like it's like background music. It fades away, especially when you're working and everything.
Mm.
Props to Geodude
Speaking
though
of
for
fade away, the mudkip's
yeah
gone.
Oh, I hope
yeah I
back.
know.
He always comes back.
But yeah, I was a little jealous because I would probably see the thing is that he was saying that geeking out like that in the middle of a Pokemon Center would not reflect well. So I will have to practice great amounts of restraint when we're there. I put question marks to that because I don't know if I can. I would imagine if we both
We'll
stepped
try. We'll try.
if we
But
both
no.
stepped into a Pokemon Center, we would probably have like game faces on until about 30 seconds later when we would both break into giant orgasmic faces of glee.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, since we're
So-
talking about Pokemon Center Japan, let's talk about your first external headline.
First
Mhm.
external headline, Old Mew new game. Japanese players who purchase red, green, blue, or yellow between February 27, 2016 and February 28, 2017 will be able to download Mew to their copies of X, Y, and ORAS until March 31st, 2017. Mew will be level 5 and no pound. Additionally, 4 new 2DS bundles, each themed after a version of the game, will be available from February 27th, 2016. Their casings are slightly transparent like an old line of the Game Boy. They will come with a preloaded copy of the corresponding game, the downloadable Mew for X, Y, and ORAS, some stickers, a special home screen of Ken Sugimori artwork, a map of Kanto, and best of all, an exchange ticket that allows players to get Mew in red, blue, green, and yellow. Just
Oh,
like
come
the original
on!
event, just like the original event, players will have to take the ticket to a game store to download Mew. Finally, the Pokemon Blue version of the 2DS bundle is expected to be exclusive to Pokemon centers, and if you pre-order it, you get a CD with Pokemon cries on it, which is neat.
Very nice.
The game is expected to be 11 megabytes.
When did they say that we were getting the copies in other territories? Was it the same day? It was launching worldwide, wasn't
I
it?
don't know. Probably really close to. Yeah. 3DS, red, blue, yellow release dates.
I want that exchange ticket, but not for the price of a 2DS. I mean, like the 2DS is chump change now with if you're talking about like the ranges and everything. Like the handhelds in general are now actually, fairly there, but there is no justification for a 2DS, even for this bundle. As much as I want Mew.
I understand the usefulness of the 3DS, but that's the 2DS, but it's not really something that we need. We're
No,
not young
there's
enough.
no. Well, like I said, there's no point.
Mm.
It's not a higher powered system like the new 3DS. It doesn't have the portability of the old 3DS. It's designed for kids. It's designed for children because it's not a clamshell thing. There was a particular market segment that they had created the 2DS for that they're marketing it to.
Hmm.
But I think a lot of what they're doing with this is mainly like it's a nostalgia kick because it's a non-foldable handheld gaming unit that evokes this sort of feel of like the old school Game Boy that has an old school
Yeah.
Game Boy game.
Yeah.
But I
The
wonder.
casings are slightly transparent too. I don't know if anyone's ever had. I think it was a later line of Game Boys where they had
It was
the
it was
slightly
the same.
transparent
No.
casing.
The original Game Boy had slightly transparent cases. I remember that they came out with the
Ah.
original gray brick, and then
No, that was the Game Boy Pocket, and then there was
no
the
no
Game
no
Boy Color.
no
No,
no
there was
no
the
no. There
Game
was
Boy, then the Game Boy Pocket, then the Game Boy Color. I remember.
yeah. There were transparent original Game Boys.
Those are way further back than what we're thinking, though.
No. We're talking. I'm talking. Yeah, I know. I'm talking. I'm talking the original gray brick had a
Yeah,
transparent version. The Pocket had a transparent version. The Color had transparent versions too, but they were
but
more
in color.
prevalent in the first in well, yeah, the Color had transparent versions, but the Color launched in 5 colors already. So
Yeah,
like
because I
the
remember
trans
me and my brother had solid color Game Boys, and my sister had one of the transparenty ones.
yeah, the oh, you're talking about the Game Boy Colors?
Yeah, the Game Boy Colors.
Yeah,
Hmm.
see that the Game Boy Color came out at around the time that Pokemon Gold and Silver came out, so that was second gen.
Mm.
The bricks and the pocket were not pocket. Yeah, the bricks and the pocket were still prevalent around the time the original games came out.
Hmm.
I didn't get my versions until the Game Boy Color era, because we got Game Boy Colors with our first Pokemon games.
I remember playing Pokemon on the brick.
Anyway,
I remember it so much.
I really can't
IGN
remember.
report added that the games will be available on February 27, 2016, the same day the original Japanese version of Red and Blue was released 20 years ago. So, February
That's
27.
soon, actually.
It's
That's
looking
not
like
like
it
Yeah,
next
might
it's
be
month.
international too.
it's next month. All right,
Yep.
so between the three of us over here, the question is, are you getting it? And which version are you
Yes.
getting?
Yellow.
Yellow?
I never played it as much as the other two. Although knowing me, I'll probably also get the other two at some point.
Here's the thing. If I remember correctly, Red and Green were the original releases. Blue was an improved release, and then
Red
Yellow
and Green
was the
were in the
special edition
Japanese
release.
one.
Yeah. They released them in that sequence. So Red and Green were the original 2 Pokemon games that were released. They were buggy. So Blue was
I
then
thought
released.
green was the original, and then it was red and blue, and then yellow. Yellow was like the fancy TV
I don't
version.
think they
For
released.
for
No. I think they
Japan,
released.
for
Yeah.
No,
Japan
for
it
Japan, I
was
mean.
red and green. For
Okay.
us, however, it was red and
I know that,
blue.
yeah.
Then afterwards,
I know,
yellow.
Yeah. The Western games already the version the Western games got was essentially blue and a rehashed red.
Hmm.
Yeah.
For me, out of the three, I'll have to go for the first version that I got like 20 years ago, which is blue.
Yeah.
So definitely blue for me.
I started with blue, so for nostalgia's sake, I might get blue. Red, okay, sorry, just clarifying how it worked. In the Japanese release, red and green came out. Then blue was the enhanced version. When blue was released when blue was the version they used for the translation. So red and blue are technically based off the blue version in the Japanese. They just tweaked the catch rates and the availability of certain Pokemon. Then yellow was the special edition that they made because it had the because it was like they brought in a lot of stuff from the anime, and you had to walk around Pikachu that I definitely tried to shove into a box. Um, but yeah, for the international releases, I think we're only getting red, blue, and yellow.
Hmm.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, they're not going to
Hmm.
give us green.
I'm hoping they have some sort of special edition kind of thing. I would really like the it comes in a commemorative box kind of thing.
I imagine we're going to get our own version of the 3 bundles. It's too
It's
cool for
coming out.
them to just keep the Japan thing.
I know it's coming out at the same time though, so it's like, where's our announcement? Where's the English language announcement?
They might bring it out a bit later to boost sales.
It might
Probably.
actually, but
They
yeah,
tend to do
they
that.
would want to get over the initial sales hump and actually put in pre-order bonuses even.
I reckon they're going to hold on to it for a little bit longer.
Okay. I don't know. I think because I'm thinking that because these are legacy games and everything, these are re-releases essentially.
Well,
If
we
they
shall
don't
see.
get that, yeah, they'll probably want to pop in a whole bunch of merch on the first go, literally the first week of
That
release.
sounds like what they're doing with the Japanese versions at the moment.
Correct.
With all this
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
that you
No,
get.
I think that's what Pokemon International is gonna try to do with the Western versions. They're just, being jerks and waiting, waiting as our mouths salivate in terms of nostalgia.
Right, I'm going to
I wonder.
BRB
I
real
want.
quick.
Okay,
Okay.
that's all right. I do wonder if we are the target. Like, I know we're the sort of target market for this sort of thing, but I wonder if people are going to get this for kids. Like,
They
they're going to
will.
try and they're going to try and
The
introduce.
nostalgia is clearly the main point of doing this, but there will be people who buy it for kids, and it's obviously going to be kid compatible.
Yeah, no, I mean, like the game has always been kid compatible. I just wonder because this is really retro. Um, if you've ever, I think they did there was a YouTube video where they let kids play the original Pokemon on the original Game Boy.
Mm.
And
I
it just
imagine
confused them.
what's going to happen on the most part is Pokemon trainers are going to buy it for their kids. So it's more
Yeah.
going to be us trying to punish our children than anything.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize the first generation games were now classified as
Look,
punishment.
if you play Gen 6 and then you go and play Gen 1, you notice just how slow the game is. And I think for kids these days, that might be a bit of a pain. So I do wonder if they've sped it up a bit. But if they haven't, it's just something that
I think
I myself would torment my children with.
I think there was
Play
I don't
first
remember whether or not there was something to increase the speed of battles. I think there was just something to increase the speed of the text.
Yes, you could only increase the text. There was no running shoes. There was no no bikes. No bikes. I think so. It was just your general walking speed.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, wait. No, there was a bike.
There was a bike. It was
Yeah.
crowd there.
Like the whole bike thing was the whole bike thing was this.
No, I remember now.
I
There was a bike. Yeah, it was
yeah.
crap though.
It was one speed, but
Yeah, and overall battles are slow and all that sort of thing. So unless they've sped the game up a bit, this is going to be one of those. This is what we grew up with in the day, sort of things.
I imagine it's I'm looking forward to getting completely forgetting the answers to Blaine's quiz.
I used to do that deliberately, just because like it's good training, you know.
I wonder if they kept the missing no glitch.
Ooh, they probably didn't.
Mm.
I know they took it
I
out of Leaf Green and Fire Red.
Yeah, but that wasn't just a port. That was
I
an
know,
actual full
but I'm
remaster.
saying I think they might have fixed up a lot of these glitches. But I do hope they kept the missing no glitch. I think that would keep
I
make a lot of
really
people
hope they
happy.
kept the missing no one. I will
Mm.
test it.
I also wonder
If
if
you
they
don't,
kept the Mew glitch.
I don't know if they kept the Mew glitch. The Mew glitch is harder. The missing no glitch is really easy to do.
Mm. Well, we'll have to see. We're gonna get the
Yep.
game straight off the bat, so I think that'll be one of the first things I do.
11 megs. 11 megs is inconsequential, I think, on
Mm.
our
I
stuff.
can't
So
imagine that the game's going to take up that much space at all, even after you've got all your saved games and stuff. Because, they had to fit it on the Game Boy back then. It's already pretty trimmed.
yeah. No, it's look, 11 megs is nothing, but it's really interesting. While we're talking about the games in general, it's really interesting to note how much the games have been really pushing their size in terms of the cartridges.
Mm.
Um, I remember this is like X and Y are by far the biggest at 1 gig, right? And every generation prior to that, or every major generational thing prior to that, has essentially been half that size. So I remember the size of when ROM started appearing for
Mm.
Black 2, White 2, 512 meg. Um, Generation 4 stuff was like 256 meg. I imagine I think the Gen 3 cards were 64 meg, but this is
Mm.
11 meg. It's like they've come a long way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is I'm going to guess that because this is Gen 1, they've kept the old ass system.
What
Do
system?
you think? Well, I mean, like Gen 1 was operating on a completely different battle mechanic from Gen 2 and Gen
Oh,
3.
yeah, probably. I can't imagine they would have changed all that. I
Yeah.
reckon, from what I understand, the only thing they've done to this game is change the link cable system. So
Yeah.
I honestly expect we're going to have all of that.
I can hear a dog. Okay, all right, that's why. Because there was. Yeah, so that's what I think about the releases. It's I don't know. I'm interested to see I'm interested to see what they did, what they kept in, and what they've taken out. Because like obviously getting these games is going to be a major nostalgia hit for me.
I know.
You know,
I, I
the kind of
expect I expect that they haven't made any changes to the games. Aside from possibly fixing up the glitches, I can't imagine they've really done anything.
I really hope they kept the missing no in there. If they kept missing no glitch in there, I'm going to be so
Yes,
happy.
Labrador.
I know.
This is Jessie.
Hello,
You should put a
Jesse.
hat. You should put a hat on a dog. The dog needs a hat.
I don't think she'll like it though.
Is Jesse okay with having a hat on?
No. You're such
No.
a good girl. Yes, you are. I'm sure a good girl. Yeah.
All right, so it's our usual IPL. Well, it was last week's IPL cast team. Back here again. Anyway, let's go to the next item on our list. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, the other one that is sorry.
No, go on. You say.
The other one that is the black one. That's Charlie.
Yeah. Hello, Charlie.
Mm.
She's off the
Okay.
bed at the moment.
Potential
Go for it.
Pokken Tournament release date. An Amazon listing for the special Pokken Tournament controller, if correct, has revealed the launch date of Pokken Tournament in America. The controller is listed on Amazon's website as becoming available on March 18th, the same release date as the game in Japan. While there's a chance the listing could be an error, it has been up for a full week now, so it's looking good. The controller will cost 25 USD. I'm starting to expect that this is going to be a worldwide release.
I've been told I've been told that this is a worldwide release. Um,
Hmm.
this is a secondhand source, but I've been
Kind
told that
of.
this is a
It's been up
worldwide
for a
release.
week, so it's looking like it's not going to get changed. But nothing's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
been announced yet.
I expect they have been teasing this in Q1, Q2,
Mm.
2016. They have had
This
time
is
to
a
work
big
on
game for
this.
them, so I think this is
This
Yeah,
going
it's
to
true,
be a worldwide
actually.
release.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a serious. I believe this is a thing where they've gotten together and this is like X and Y coming out at the same time worldwide
Mm.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. No, I don't expect a midnight launch for this and the local EB
No.
or even game. No, they're not gonna have a worldwide they're not gonna have a midnight release the same way they did for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Oh, I still have gripes with that. People bathe. Um,
What we
so
should do next time is we should actually pre-order it from Game Traders because the line there was like nothing. We'd be in and out.
yeah, I know,
Hmm.
but we had there was a console attached to this one as well, and we had what were we
That's
doing?
true.
I think we had pre-order bonuses thrown in.
I know, that's true. But we should try because I like the deer lines.
I know. I mean, there were crap pre-order bonuses, but
Yeah, they were actually pretty crap.
yeah.
Uh,
Um, when are we getting Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon?
Ellie?
February?
Feb? Bugger! There's so much stuff coming out for us on Feb.
Was it February?
Unlike the US, where they've already spoiled us, spoiled Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Dang it!
Wait, it's already out?
In
No,
the
for
US,
February. It is
it's out in
out
the
in the
US.
US, yes.
Hmm.
They've had it since what, late November?
Yeah. It's all over the game channels. Gotta watch out for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, good to watch.
it's not gonna be so crazy. I, it's not like it's not as high on the please don't spoil it priority list as storyline stuff from The Force Awakens, but
Saturday,
um,
20th of February for Australia.
that's a week before the Gen 1 games come out.
I
All right,
know. I'm gonna have to pump a lot of time into this.
looking at $35 for just a controller. I don't know how much the game is going to cost, but if it's a Wii U game, it can be
I
anywhere from
imagine we're
$60 to
going for
$100.
Pokken Tournament. We're gonna get a package where it's like $100 or $120, and we get all of it.
Okay. Are we? Okay. Sorry. The question of whether or not we were getting it has already been decided. The question
Yeah.
of which version are we going to get? It is probably going to be the bundle version.
Probably.
I can imagine because we don't have Pro controllers, so I can imagine we're going to be using this. The thing is that I am really iffy about controllers that are used for just one game.
I think it's more of a layout thing, to be honest. I don't think it's
I really hope.
game, but this gives you the best button layout. Sort of.
Okay, it's got a
Because face it, you've got the Wii U gamepad, and then you've got the Wiimotes. Unless you've got one of those other bonus controllers from like GoldenEye or something, that's what you've got. So I don't blame them at all for coming out with an actual controller for people to use.
So this is
'Cause
essentially
I honestly do not want to play Pokken Tournament on a Wiimote.
I'm just going to point out that this is an SNES controller missing a select button. That is the way it's been laid out. There are two shoulder buttons. There are four
It's
face
cute.
buttons.
The
There's a
nostalgia.
D-pad and a start button.
Yeah.
But that is two thumbsticks and two shoulder buttons less than you would get with a Pro controller.
That's true. That's true.
So-
It is definitely specialized, but again, I don't blame them for bringing it out.
No, I don't blame them for bringing it out. It
And
is
honestly,
a very
if
nice.
you think about it, it's still actually cheaper than a normal controller. Because here they go for like $40 or $50.
It's
so I guess
$70, I think, for the Pro controller.
So the fact that this is $25 just means we get a money bonus for all the missing buttons that we clearly don't need for this game.
That's true, but we also get limited
it's
usage out
fair.
of it. So it's like we
Yeah.
essentially got what we paid for.
Yeah, it's fair. If
yeah,
you don't like
it's,
it, you can just buy a different controller, and I'm sure that
Yeah,
will
this-
work too.
This isn't the controller I would play Smash Brothers with,
No.
But this is a controller I can see myself playing Virtual Console titles on the Wii U with.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
you
is
could do
stuff I
that
can.
with that.
This is stuff I can see playing a SNES games with, if it
Mm.
works. It is so big.
It actually leads into our next point.
Go for it.
Pokken Tournament Local Battle Mode. A new detail has been confirmed by the official Pokemon Tournament website. The game will have a local battle mode where Player 1 will use the Wii U gamepad as their controller and screen, and Player 2 will use the TV for their perspective. You also cannot use two Pokemon Tournament controllers to play in local multiplayer.
Yeah, I was expecting that. I was expecting there to be a
But it's
synchronous
nice that it
two-player.
has a local function, because now we can kill each other in-game.
Okay, all right, cool. Thank you for specifying. The
Yeah.
the my thing is like the local battle mode will be great, except in the competitive scene
Yeah.
where it is tantamount that you have exactly the same controller.
Mm.
I do not. This is this is sort of
I
this is sort of
imagine I imagine that for actual battle competitions, they would bring in arcade machines, not Wii
yeah. They'd
U's.
probably bring in the arcade hardware.
I bet the
Um,
arcade machines are decked out to have the same controls.
I want Ray's opinion on this because um like he's more into the arcade fighting scene than anything else. Is the lack of an analog joystick in this game going to be a detriment to competitive play? Because that is it looks like a round arena. It's a really weird three-dimensional game, and it's like you don't have joystick movement, so there's no it moves
He says.
according to the restriction of a D-pad. For
Mm.
casuals,
He said-
yes, apparently.
Yeah, so for consoles, it
casuals,
is, yes, it will be. If I
Yeah, it's
remember
like yeah. Uh, While he's writing, one of the things that got me about this was the fact that I mean, having the face buttons, great. Having the shoulder buttons, awesome. The the D-pad struck me as a really weird decision because it's like it's an age where you have it's an age where you have a lot of analog control now. It's also an age where Nintendo has pretty much mastered how to do analog controllers right. Um,
Hmm.
so it just struck me as strange. I'm not saying it's bad. I don't know if it is, but it is it is unusual and so very Nintendo to use their D-pad. Apparently,
It
there's
says, if I remember right,
Competitive
competitive matches
matches
have a setup where you can use two Pro controllers or two Wii U controllers.
two Wii U gamepads.
Yeah.
I know that the Wii U gamepads have been touted as like maximum of two on any given machine, but as of yet, there
You still
has
can't
been
buy an
no way for
individual
you to
one.
buy one individually. So the problem with that is that there
I guess it is
I
strictly
don't
a competitive thing then.
yeah it might I'm this looks like a home version, but considering I've seen pretty much every Nintendo fighting game around will use the home version. It's not like a specialized hardware machine. I don't remember whether or not they use purely the arcade setups for the other fighting games, or whether or not they use a
We've
console
only
version for the
really
current gen.
we've only really ever paid attention to Super Smash Brothers tournaments though, and those
Yeah,
ones you're fine with the controls. So
Super Smash Brothers is it's strange though. Everybody I've seen is using a GameCube controller.
oh yeah, you've got to use a GameCube controller. That's
It's a
just how it
thing.
is.
Yeah, I don't know if Melee.
What
No,
about you, Papa?
yeah, sort of. I have seen not really big out there kind of Smash
The
Brothers
smaller
tournaments
ones sometimes use Brawl, but I think when it comes to really official ones, people go with
yeah, the
Melee.
really official ones still tend to use Melee, but like I've seen SSB4 tournaments use GameCube
Yeah.
controllers. just
But
because
you've
of the
got to use
familiarity, I think.
bacon.
But yeah, no, my question was going back to whether or not like I don't
It's
know.
also harder to run off with them because of the cord.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
true.
need to ask you something quickly. Can you hear one of them snoring at the moment?
No, we can't hear it.
No, no, they did. They are.
Yes.
No, no, they're fine. If I hear a mild buzzing, then that's probably them. Yeah, no, my question was regarding like in Evo, if you're talking about the big things like Street Fighter 4, maybe,
Mm.
or other competitions like that. For the current gen stuff, do they
I
use
never
arcade
played
hardware or
much
do they
fighting
use
games,
a
to be honest.
yeah? Do they use arcade hardware or do they use the like home console setup, which is it's
I think
usually
it was either
not.
one or the other, honestly. So
Yeah, but this like I mean for the
you
large
have the
competitions,
option
I
for
don't know if
that,
they
I
shuffle
think.
back and forth.
Yeah. I think for some people you have like the actual option for that, I think.
Mm,
I'm not 100% sure though.
yeah. All right. Well, Ree's writing. Yeah, but local battle mode confirmed. If they're gonna be online, okay, okay. What was that leading to? Hey.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Online battle mode has online battle mode been confirmed?
Probably. It's
Okay.
probably confirmed.
Mm.
And if it's not, it's probably there anyway. They would not. They wouldn't not have an online battle mode.
Oh yeah. No, it's
I mean,
it'll.
I honestly wouldn't mind having a fight between like you guys anyway, to be honest, with Pokemon Tournament. So
Hmm.
I'm more interested. Like I'm more interested in Pokemon Tournament almost
Ree
from
says,
a.
Ree says, I've seen
Yep.
competitive matches of Pokemon Tournament, and it seems they use a modified console setup.
Mm, mm,
uh, that could make sense, I guess.
that could, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I'm more into it for the strangeness of it than anything else. It's a really weird offshoot. It's like a strange dream collaboration between um, Namco Bandai um, and the Pokemon Company.
What Game Freak?
Well, the Pokemon Company International, which is collaborating with them for Pokemon
Mm.
Tournament.
Mm.
Yeah, no, weird. Let's talk about Shiny Xerneas.
Shiny Xerneas. Japanese Shiny Xerneas ends soon. The Shiny Xerneas event in Japan will be ending on January 12th, so those who can get it should hurry. It's currently the only way to get a legit Xerneas right now.
Really?
Yep. They haven't released
Ah.
it in any other country at the moment. It's pretty, though.
Get
Shiny Xerneas
get
is
your
pretty.
toothpaste Xerneas. Ree says, because it does.
It
I
is.
think it looks like what is it? McLean's toothpaste.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the one with the blue swirl.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Um, I am waiting for Bacon Eviltal.
And Eviltal is the one with. It's Bacon Eviltal, but it could also be the toothpaste with the red swirl.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
feel like Bacon Eviltal sounds so tasty though.
Yeah, that's why I kind of giggled.
All right, let's talk about is this our final internal headline? All right, cool. Let's talk.
Ree
Sorry, external
says,
headline.
hang on. Ree
Okay,
says
Ree
regular
says,
Eviltal is overcooked bacon. It is.
yeah, it is, but I mean, if you've seen the way I overcook bacon, it really never
My
descends into that
bacon
color.
turns to leather. That's the way I like it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
your
not
bacon
getting
turns
cancer.
solid. Like
Bacon.
no, your bacon when your bacon is so rigid that there is an audible crunching sound coming out of the fat
That's
portion, then
when
you know
it's
it's done.
ready. That's when it's ready.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Okay.
mind crunchy bacon, honestly. So.
I don't mind crunchy bacon, but I don't prefer it over like regular like I've cooked it to moderation bacon.
Mm.
To each his own.
Yep, I
Yeah.
know. Let's not divide this this IPL cast amongst your general
It could
bacon
be a
preferences.
Splatoon topic. Regular bacon or crunchy
Oh,
bacon?
don't get me started with Splatoon. I'd done Splatfest last weekend.
Oh, cool.
It
Not
was
even kidding. I was looking on Twitter and I saw McDonald's advertising Team Frozen Coke or Team Sunday, I think it was, and I
Yeah.
genuinely thought it was a
not
Splatfest
for the
advertisement.
UK.
No.
Not for the UK though. It was either Team Fitness for the New Year or Team Money for the New Year.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
either
dear.
Team yeah, I think was it? It was Team Rich or Team Fit.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no. The EU Splatfest is also our Splatfest, so
Yeah,
no, it's
and
because
Fitness won that.
I saw a advertisement for McDonald's and genuinely thought because it's the way they advertised Splatfest. So yeah, European Splatfest: Get Fit versus Get Rich.
Fitness won.
Well, they're more skilled squids. Um,
Mm. I
what was it?
mean, Team Rich had the most votes, but Team Fitness won the most battles, times
Yeah, that
6.
sounds about right for Team Fitness. It's like Team
Um,
Fitness versus Team Swimming in it. Yeah, we're swimming in it. We're squids. I
Moving
remember the
on.
last Splat. Do you remember the last Splatfest you were in?
Me? No.
Okay, I remember the last Splatfest I was in was eating versus sleeping,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
yeah, I remember that one. I think
and I
I
wish I was in Messy versus Tidy because I would have been Team Messy all the way.
I think Messi won that one.
Yes.
I was in that one.
I think the last one before Get Fit versus Get Rich was we are going on a complete tangent. We'll get back to Pokemon. Just give
Yeah.
us a second. I think one of the European Splatfests was pineapple on pizza, delicious versus disgusting.
I don't remember that one.
That was the one before Get Fit or Get Rich.
Was it? I don't remember that
Yeah.
one. I don't think I entered that one. Must have missed it.
Like the Japanese Splatfests are good though.
They
I
are.
think one of them was a Christmas special though, Naughty and Nice.
Naughty. Well, that was the U.S. Splatfest.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah, the Japanese Splatfests are almost always food orientated. But
what
there was
like
one that was very
Oktoberfest steak?
specific to Japanese comedy. It's like whether or not you wanted like in a comedy pairing, whether or not you like the straight man or the Joker.
Mm.
There was one where you had to choose if you wanted squid sushi or octopus sushi.
Oh, I remember that one.
And I remember, oh yeah, there was a fight between beef and chicken versus seafood. It's like land food versus seafood, and yeah, most of their stuff had lemon tea versus
Good
milk tea.
night.
I choose neither. I will abstain. Like rice
Okay, shall we
versus
get back
bread.
to the Pokemon topic?
We'll go back
We
to
should.
Pokemon. All right, let's talk
We
about
should.
let's talk about some badges on Pokemon Badge Arcade. Nintendo Badge Arcade, sorry.
More Pokemon stickers added to Nintendo Badge Arcade. 4 panels making up 21 badges of new Pokemon have been added to Nintendo Badge Arcade in Japan. The stickers tend to be released internationally between 2 and 4 months, so if you're into that sort of thing, keep your eyes open. There are a lot of
I
Pokemon stickers that haven't been released internationally yet. I was having a look at the list, and it's like a good half of the list is still Japan exclusive.
Hmm.
I suppose I can't really bitch about it because I don't play the game, but just saying.
are there any ones out now, as in for like the
Yeah,
Western side things?
yeah. There's a fair amount of them, just not half.
Mewtwo,
Slightly more
Rayquaza,
than half the stuff.
Groudon, Kyogre, Pikachu, Pichu, Gyarados, Lucario, Charmander, Charizard, Pichu, Meowth, Igglypuff, Eevee, Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon, and Pidgey.
Why is Pippi in there?
I don't
Because
know.
Pidgey.
Yeah, I think they had to fill a quota or something.
See, re agrees with me.
Because
Because
Pidgey.
Pidgey.
Because Pidgey, yep, that makes sense.
Hmm.
Or not. All right. So, has anyone tried Nintendo Badge Arcade in the
I
months
haven't.
that it's come out?
No.
No.
Like,
I know
I've
you have.
not. I have, and I actually have Splatoon badges, because those were the only ones that were available when they gave me a free try. Um,
I'm still
I
but
think
planning
it's
to
too
get a new
expensive.
3DS though.
oh, look, I don't think I don't remember spending cash for it at all. I just got stuff for free, and then I'll switch it off, and then
Hmm.
not pay attention to it, and then switch it back on again,
Hmm.
and then grab more stuff for free. But yeah,
I think
I've
the
not
game is too expensive. It's a
I've
bit of a
not.
silly hobby.
It's look. It's a what is annoying about this for me is that you spend money for the chance to get stuff.
Mm.
If you are really bad at crane games, then spending $1.30 for 5 tries is gonna net you nothing. Um,
Yeah.
but if you are somewhat decent at crane games, it will net you a decent amount. And I mean, you can get more than one if you are really skillful at the way you drop stuff or the way you set things up on a physics engine. You can get more in one go. Um, but it's designed for you to get I believe the most of the boards are designed for you to get at least one if you plan it. Um, not if you mash the A button. But the it's a thing where it's like, okay, do you want these badges? Cool, here you
But then
go.
don't play them.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
if you don't want the badges, if you don't want the
No,
I
badges,
can
then
I was
live.
just
I can live
answering to
without
Ree's thing.
badges.
yeah, I mean, if you're perfectly fine without the badges, then there's absolutely no compulsion. And I was like, it's interesting enough that I'm going to go check it out. So it's like,
You
I'm
click,
not
click,
might
click,
as
click.
interested
well.
in
You might as well
that.
play a real crane game, because then at least you have the experience of playing a real crane game.
Okay, I'm just gonna point
Hmm.
out I am 400% better on Nintendo Badge Arcade than I am in real life crane
Oh
Yeah,
games.
dear.
I
because
cannot win for
if your hit
crap.
rate was the same, you wouldn't be buying money for stickers.
But like, I have not spent for badges
I
in
know you're spending money on the tries, but if you got nothing with the tries, you wouldn't keep spending money. So obviously they're going to be a lot more generous.
No, I
I
haven't
think
spent
my
money on the.
Pikachu cat is trying to
Have I
blind
spent money
me.
on the tries?
No, that's the mechanic of the game.
Yeah, I know that's the primary
I'm not
mechanic of the
saying
game.
you
But
specifically have spent money.
okay, no, but they do put incentives in the game on a daily basis that you can get additional free tries. I know you get
I
5 to
know,
start with, and it's a lockout mechanic. But yeah, it's
but that's what I'm saying. If it was more difficult, then you obviously wouldn't keep playing, would you? You wouldn't give them the money.
No.
So
no.
because essentially, because with the real life crane games, obviously your user base is bigger because it's anybody that walks past that might be interested. But this game, it's specific to people with a 3DS that specifically want to play a crane game. So obviously their hit pool's a lot smaller. They need to have more retention.
While we're talking about crane games, does anybody else play Neko Atsume that I should know about and add to my list? No, no,
No.
no one. Okay, cool. Um, oh, checking
Hmm?
Re. Oh, Re's. Oh, wait. Re
What?
hasn't played Neko Atsume. Cool. No one here plays Neko Atsume. That includes me. I have stopped playing. Um,
Ooh, what?
there's no just as an incidental. Neko Atsume is a game where you apparently fill a bowl of cat food and wait for cats to come in, and
It's the cat game.
it's the cat game. It's the
Oh,
really popular cat game right now.
I prefer dogs.
Um, yeah, I know. I reckon if they came out with Inu Atsume, you would be all over it. It would essentially be the same thing, but stray dogs are a different call altogether. But anyway, there's I remember that it's crossed over into the real world now because I swear I saw um, I got shown photos of a Neko Atsume crane game. And
That
I
was when
looked at
that was when Jude was
Geodude.
FaceTiming us.
Yeah,
He walked past one of them, and they had the cat in that tiny little cardboard car. They had one of
yeah.
those in the
It had the
game.
cat in the bus.
It was
Uh,
adorable. It's not a bus, it's a car. It's adorable. I want that
okay.
one.
Yeah. No, they had. It's really weird where the objective of the game is to find and take a photo or something. Just find every single cat in the game
Oh, sorry, Jesse.
by luring them over to your backyard. And it's
Yeah.
been it's been gangbusters. I remember somebody from the I remember one of my friends from the Philippines playing the Japanese version of it, and I'm like, oh, that looks weird and strange. And I downloaded the Japanese version, and it was weird and strange, and I didn't understand any of it.
Mm.
And then the English version came out, and I'm like, okay, cool, it's there. Played it for about a week and a half, and
And now
then
everybody plays it.
yeah, and then I played it for a week and a half, got bored by it because it's kind of like you have to tune in at specific times.
Mm.
It's that kind of game where you check on it from time to time to see whether or not they've popped over. But it's like no, this really doesn't get my investment. Yeah, and then like a month later, I were like, oh, dude, have you played this game? And I'm like, yeah, welcome to last month, welcome to November. That's really
And
strange.
when Dice sneezed, I accidentally scared Jessie.
Okay, oh, sorry.
No,
Okay,
it's just when I sneeze, she kind of jumps, so
no.
but she's
Is that
fine.
that's all of our external headlines, isn't it?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay, it hasn't been
you.
that slow. It hasn't been that slow on news Fortnite.
Mm.
There's,
We've
You only
got
there's
got
only
two
like
in the IPL.
one big one.
yeah, we've no, we've still got the IPL. We'll tackle that. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm just
There's only
remarking on.
one real big one for the external news, and then maybe like a couple of medium ones, and the rest are small. So
Yeah,
nothing huge. But
unless we've got a major event happening in the IPL, the usual external news to internal news percentage is like 80-20. So it's not as crazy. But let's talk about IPL news. IPL is back from Christmas hiatus. Hooray!
Yay.
Happy New Year. We're back.
hooray.
Processing stuff as per normal. So, I mean, if you were gone for the holidays, you missed nothing. There was a battle update. That was it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and yeah, we are hopefully going to have a not so crazy 2016, but still a decent enough 2016. The primary project occupying us as the IPL crew is Reverend Score. So let's mosey on slightly to Reverend Score. All right. So I have been hyping this up since last year, and it got pushed all the way to the start of this year.
Mhm.
Core City Culverts. Let's talk about Core City Culverts. It's a sewer adventure. It's a short one.
Ooh.
I don't. It's not gonna last any longer than like the one or two stops, but it's going to employ. It's going to employ some mechanics that will be used in the larger campaigns, and it just gets everybody ready for a taste of the big campaign. And it's also ready to go. Registration has pretty much like the early registration priority is still in place, which means that if you took part in Marlowe's Meander,
Mhm.
you will get prioritized when it comes to filling out applications and so on and so forth. Um,
Mhm.
that said, Marlowe's Meander veterans have come in and they've sent in their applications, and you can actually see that in the gallery as well.
Yeah,
We
I saw
haven't
a
been
couple.
we haven't been crazy advertising it yet, but I reckon once we start with Core City Culverts, it'll be all over IPL casts as well.
Mhm.
Mm.
So we will see how that goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all of the IPL news we have right now. There are no plans. Like we said, after the end of Chapter 2, we were taking a break for the end of the year. That's still in effect. Any continuation of that, still weighing it up, looking at how it's going to be planned. So I've got nothing to say with regards to major IPL events. We might put in a seasonal event though,
Mhm.
just to get everybody to bring in more art. Okay. Yeah, I like seeing the seasonal things in the IPL. We'll be looking at the calendar to see what can be
Yeah.
plotted, and
Mm.
everything and what we can lay in, as we are all busy doing our things.
Mhm.
But yeah, that is all the IPL news we have to print for this fortnight.
The
And
big
that brings us
yeah.
to the end of IPLcast 42, as it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 42.
42.
Yeah. Question, guys.
Mhm.
With Charlie and Jess, what type of Pokemon do you see him as? I know they're Labradors, but what type of Pokemon do you actually see them as?
There's not that many dog breeds
Yeah.
in Pokemon because they're definitely not Stoutland and they're not Arcanine. So unless they're one of the legendary dogs, they're not Ninetales.
Ninetales is a fox. Like
Yeah,
Kissimmee.
but it's a dog-like fox.
I don't know.
Still
I see
dog-like.
them like
They're
more
not
as
Ninetales.
well. They're definitely not. They don't have nine tails.
Yeah.
I
The
actually see
closest would
them
be Suicune, just by body shape.
I more or less see them like, oh, I don't know, maybe.
Oh no, there's also Houndoom.
Oh, they're hell.
Yeah, but the body shape. The
Hmm.
Houndoom, I think, are more like Rottweilers.
What about Poochyana's final form? What was it called again? Mightyena?
Mightyena, that's it. Yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
Mightyena.
I mean, I could see Charlie as Mightyena, but for Jess, I think she's a Growlithe, to be honest.
Growlithe are a lot smaller, though.
Yeah, I know, but oh, now I'm thinking of Mightyena. Charlie can be like the normal coloured Mightyena,
Isn't
and Jess is
Shiny
the shiny.
Mightyena brownish?
Yeah, brownish. I can actually see that.
Yeah, it is. Shiny Mightyena's brown.
Yeah. So there you go. Charlie and Jess are Mightyenas.
Okay. Right. That brings us to the end of another IPL cast. We'll obviously put up an IPL cast info journal and and information on the next one. It's really weird. It's just because of the way things have lined up. IPL cast seems to have fallen on a Monday the last 4 times we did this.
I know. It's been so busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Weekends are just. I wish weekends weren't like as weekend afternoons weren't as crazy, but weekend afternoons, man. What are you gonna do?
Hopefully we clear up by the next one.
Yeah.
Plus, we had special pet
Yeah,
guests.
otherwise we might as well induct Katie as a regular host if we keep chucking it on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
Around 10
be
o'clock my
talk.
time.
Yeah. Well, look, at least it gets you up in the morning. I mean, no better way to start the day
Yeah,
than
true.
the IPL.
Yes.
No one ever. Okay, so we will see you. We'll see you on the.
I'm just gonna say this.
Go for it.
For me throughout the week, when on Monday we start the IPL cast, which is the start of the day, obviously.
Yep.
At the end of Fridays, I got another podcast, which is the iGame Online podcast, which is around 8, so that makes it the end of the week.
Great
So
week then.
that's
Are you
kind
guys
of
doing like?
good.
Are you guys doing weekly or like? Are you doing it fortnightly the way we are?
We are doing weekly Fridays, if not Fridays, since all of us can't get into it, then it's somewhere around the weekend, like Saturday or Sunday. So.
All right. Well, you've got us every other. You've got us every other Monday so far.
Mhm.
But yeah, you know, it's
Yes.
how it goes. You start your day. You start your day with start your week with a podcast, and your week with a podcast. Kind of, except we're a vidcast. Not gonna mess into the specifics. But anyway, we shall leave it there until IPL Cast 43. And one of these days, before IPL Cast 50, one of us will have a cupcake.
At some point, one of us will have a cupcake.
Are we doing the cupcake with the candle thing for 43 to celebrate the fact that we completely missed it on 40?
On 43? I could maybe make something.
Like happy
I think at
belated
this point
40th.
we should just. I think at this point we should just save it for 50.
Just save
Mhm.
it for 50. It's
Yeah.
kind of like I have this idea of IPL Cast 50 and going happy 50th episode IPL Cast and suddenly bring up this cake with like 50 lit candles.
Oh God. If you want
Maybe
to hold that.
Well, yeah, not just that. It's kind of like how much of the house do I want to burn down, really?
Yeah.
you can
I would
always
maybe
get number
maybe that.
candles.
Yeah, maybe a number candle.
All right. But no one making jokes about how old I am. I am closer to
Nope.
that number than I am to 0 at this point. It is very depressing.
Oh God.
I can hear the snoring now. I can really hear the snoring now.
That's Jessie.
That is either the snoring or my stomach, and I'm pretty sure that's the snoring. Yep, that's the snoring.
You better
Yeah, that
end
was
the
just.
video.
Yeah,
Oh, she stopped.
we're gonna go now. We're going to let the dogs have their sleep. We'll catch you on IPL Cast 43. Have a great fortnight, everybody. We'll see you then.
See yous.
Doodles.